Today we're going to be attempting to win every single game with Hog Eq in Clash Royale. Yo, what's going on guys? Today, our goal is to get a 100% win rate with Hog Earthquake. Hog Earthquake finally seems to be back in the meta. Princess Tower is now the dominant tower once again in Clash Royale. It seems that Dagger Duchess is slightly worse than Princess Tower right now. We're still going to have to see how the meta evolves, but I have seen quite a few people start to switch back to the Princess Tower, which feels so refreshing, honestly. I think the meta will finally be so much more diverse now, rather than just being all these control decks or some beatdown decks like Lava Hound. This guy probably has Pekka, which is pretty interesting to see. Haven't faced too much Pekka for a while. I know Pekka was pretty broken with the Goblin Machine, but I feel like at the end of the season, nobody really played it. Yeah, it is Pekka. Okay. So when you're up against Pekka, you just have to make sure you always have at least a Firecracker or a Tesla in hand, because if you don't, you can get in such a bad situation. With the range buff Pekka got a while ago, you have to really have the right counters to be able to stop it. He's going to have to respond to our Mighty Monitor here. Okay, just have the Magic Archer version. A nice interaction to know is that Earthquake plus Log does kill Magic Archer. So I think we're fine here. We're already back to our cheap cycle cards. Just going to Tesla. It's going to kill the Pekka, and the pencil will die either way. Guys, happy 4th of July if you're from the USA. Hope you guys all have a great day today. And if you guys hear some fireworks in the background right now, that's probably just people celebrating a little bit. Very nice hog damage. I'm not really afraid to be a bit aggressive with this deck. I feel like once you know the tempo of this deck, you can really get away with being quite aggressive because the defense is quite cheap. The weird thing though is that when you have Princess Tower, you just have to respond to so much more than you would if you had Duchess, but this deck has so many cheap cycle cards that I feel like it doesn't really matter too much. Maybe if you had like a beatdown deck, you'd want Dagger Duchess, but I think with a cycle deck like this, the Princess Tower is probably a bit better right now. It's just more consistent. This Ice Tiny will get some nice damage here as well. It's so refreshing actually being able to play Spirits at the bridge once again and getting damage with them. Because against Dagger Duchess, you just couldn't play them at the bridge anymore, which felt so weird. I'm going to go for the Earthquake here on the Magic Archer. Bit of a weird poison for him. It's not really going to do too much. I think our Tesla might not even fully die here. The Evo Battle Ram is very scary though. Really the scariest part of this matchup. Oh no, the Evo Zap. I don't want to waste another Tesla here, so that may connect. It's fine though. I'll let the Bandit connect here too to even out the damage. It's fine to take a bit of damage sometimes, doesn't really matter too much. I'm just gonna Hog Rider. He may try to Pekka, we'll see though. Or maybe not. Oh, there it is. Oh, nice Hog hits. Man, the interactions are so good right now for Hog Rider. It's so refreshing, guys. I cannot tell you how happy I am with the game right now. The only thing is I feel like the whole balance of the game is going to get ruined in a week or two once the Evo Goblin Drill gets released. Earthquake should take it for us here, so yeah, nice first win. The first match was easy, but I wanted to see if I could make it 2 in a row. Alright, we're up against Guy Never Die. Okay, I'm gonna assume he has Graveyard. He might even have Giant Graveyard seeing the Evo Bats, unless he's trolling us. Which he very well could be. Okay, it is gonna be Giant Graveyard, I think. Normally this matchup kind of sucks, but since we have the Mighty Monitor, I feel like it should be quite a bit more beatable. Hog will get 2 hits here. Yeah, perfect. Okay. We just have to get a really good Mighty Monitor here, then we can maybe even get our ability to get on the bowler as well to counter it. Just gonna stall it for a bit and then we can pop this ability. Pretty much a dead Giant, and our Princess Tower is gonna do a decent job here against Night Witch. I think we're all good. Can't do too much here about the bats, but that's all good. Guys, let me know in the comment section, what's your favorite holiday? I saw some people asking me what my favorite holiday is. Honestly, I would have to say Christmas. I have so many good memories of Christmas, and yeah, it's a very jolly holiday. I feel like everyone's nice to each other, and yeah, it's a great environment. I love watching those Christmas movies too, together with my family, a day or two before Christmas. It's a great time. Nice to give gifts to each other too. Okay, the only issue here is that we don't really have anything to play into a bowler. Except Mighty Monitor, that is, but he might try to pressure us with a Giant on the other side. If he does, though, we can just pop the ability, so I guess we'll be fine. It's really nice how Mighty Monitor doesn't get knocked back by the bowler. I feel like Mighty Monitor is just really a card that can counter most of the annoying cards in Clash Royale. Like, for example, if it's a bowler, it just doesn't get knocked back, or if you're facing Magic Archer, you can just ability so they can't line up on your tower. Okay, wait, guys, this is so bad. We can't kill these except with our Mighty Monitor, so we have to try to go for our ability. Oh, his Night Witch is actually dying. Dang, that's a quick death for the Night Witch. Okay, very good defense here. Just gonna Hog Rider, then he's gonna have to respond to our Mighty Miner here because of the skeletons. He definitely has to respond, and he has to respond to our Evo Firecracker too. The Evo Firecracker may die to arrows now, but still does so much damage. Yo, the Mighty Miner. Not bad damage. Okay, this could be a little bit bad though. Wait guys, this is actually very bad right now. We can't really kill the bats too easily. I don't want to even pop the ability right now because otherwise the bowler won't die. Okay, I think we're actually fine. Wow. I don't know how we keep getting away with this, but that's great for us. We might be kind of stuck to going the same lane, which is pretty bad. It used to be not too bad because the Evo Firecracker could kind of wreck stuff, but now that arrows does fully counter, it's a lot harder to go same lane in this type of matchup. Oh, no giant with the graveyard. Shouldn't be too big of a deal, I think. But we'll see. Our Evo Tesla does keep popping up. Man, guys, I don't know why they nerfed the base of the Tesla instead of nerfing the Evo Tesla. I feel like Evo Tesla was the main problem. Maybe a little bit the normal Tesla, but they should have at least given one nerf to Evo Tesla, one nerf to normal Tesla instead of both nerfs to the base Tesla. They made it do a bit less damage and I think also attack a little bit slower. We're fine here against this giant. I think we're going to have an easy defense. Hog Rider only gets one hit, but still not bad. We have good damage on both sides now, so we're going to force him to not only stack his bowlers on one side, which is great. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, guys, wait an actual minute. Or are we fine? Are we fine? Okay, we're not fine. Hold up. That is a lot of damage. Hopefully our Mighty Miner kills this. I think it should. Unless he does something crazy. I'm going to go for the ability too. Okay, we're defending so well. You guys can see how much Mighty Miner's bailing us out right now. If we had a Knight or something, we'd definitely be dead. If you guys are free to play, feel free to run a Knight or a Valkyrie instead, but I feel like Mighty Miner's kind of irreplaceable. Also, the 3-card cycle of it is super nice. This Firecracker might actually take it for us. Okay, we could just cycle one more Earthquake, and that will take the game. Alright, we do maintain our 100% win rate. I was getting easy wins until I finally ran into a hard counter. It's Anakin Skywalker, my young Padawan. I don't know why he just doesn't become a ground walker instead. Okay, this might be a little bit tough here, guys. I feel like Hog Eq used to be RG quite a bit, but these days it seems a lot more difficult. Man, look how much damage that just did to our tower. Kind of need to log this Fisherman. I don't know if I should have logged the RG, but I feel like this is fine. I'm just going to ability here, then we can also go for the Hog Rider. His cycle has to be kind of bad right now, so it might be some damage. The thing about RG is I feel like you have decent defense to it, but you just get punished so easily, especially in single elixir. Hopefully we don't get punished here. I don't think we will, though. It's going to be a little bit different now since we have the Princess Tower and not the Duchess. I feel like we have to play this match a bit differently than normal. But we are winning so far. The thing about this matchup is that you have to play Hog Riders kind of smartly. You can't just spam them like you're playing 2.6. You have to actually think about it a bit because they just get free Fishermans every time if you play them kind of silly. It's not always good to just go for a Hog opposite lane when they RG. I feel like we kind of have to defend a bit. Okay, so I'm going to go for the Hog now. He's going to try to probably Fisherman to activate his King Tower. Then we can Mighty Miner. Now we can't pull our Mighty Miner. Oh, what the heck is that Fisherman for? Very strange Fisherman placement that I can't really predict. Just gonna log this away. You're trolling. You're actually trolling. Okay, to be fair, guys, to be fair, I think our tower was down either way. But now we're not looking too good. Because we are down Elixir as well. But at least his tower is almost down. Okay, you know what, guys, to be fair, I feel like being in a 1-to-1 situation against RG when you have Hog Rider is actually not too bad because then you can distract their Fishermen very easily and they can't really use the Fishermen to effectively counter Hog Riders anymore. So even though it might be kind of tough for us too, it's going to also be tough for him to defend. His tower is already in Earthquake range, so we don't have to worry too much. Nice, we do block the Fishermen. I don't know if we can defend well here. Our Tesla's kind of on the wrong thing. Yeah, this matchup is so weird. I don't know what to think about it. I feel like if they're a very good RG player, they can often punish you so easily, but it really depends what exact cards they have. I'm going to just go ahead and go for this in the corner, make sure you can't fireball. our king tower and our firecrackers. I love to see just a fireball in the corner. Gonna Mighty Miner here because we can always go for the ability to get right on the tower. When you're in a 1-to-1 situation, Mighty Miner's like 10 times better. Alright, we have ability, then just Hog Rider. Reset the Fisherman. Oh man, if only we could have got it a bit earlier. At least we do get one hog hit. You guys can kind of see what I mean about Fisherman not being very good in a 1-to-1 situation. I just love to see these fireballs every time. Oh, I knew that RG was coming. Okay, we have to log quickly this time, hopefully not miss this stuff. Okay, perfect. Yeah, Evo Tesla's still great. I really don't know why they added the Death Wave Shock in the first place. I mean, I like it, it's fun to play for a Tesla user, but it's definitely very broken. The only issue here is that I feel like we can't really kill his units too easily, so we're not really able to make a nice push. Wait, that's a bad Fisherman, that is a very bad Fisherman. Oh, that chained on our stuff a bit. There's the RG. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, Hog does get a hit. And we do defend perfectly. Oh no, that's going backwards. No way. Fisherman, please. This is not a fish market right now, buddy. Okay, we do get one hit. Guys, I promise you, I'm not going to lose my 100% win rate. Not right now, guys. Not right now. He's going to RG. I'm just going to Evo Tesla. Hopefully the Evo Tesla bails us out here. I think it might be able to if we're lucky enough. Oh, that did get a shot. But only one shot. That's not bad. Okay, I don't know how we're defending. I don't know how we're alive right now. I really don't, guys. I really don't. This should be a hog hit no matter what he does here. Fisherman is distracted. He's going to probably RG soon, I would assume. I'm predicting every single RG. I'm just too good. Oh, no, wait. That's going to be some damage. Oh, no damage. Wow. Yeah, look, he can't Fisherman. What is he going to do here? We just Earthquake the Evo Skellies, and that actually might be the win. Yeah, I think we just won. Very nice comeback. I didn't know how I won that. I thought I lost multiple times, but can I keep the winning streak alive? It's AJ Styles from the WWE. He might be good at WWE wrestling, but I can promise you guys, he's not ready for me. Oh man, maybe I'm not ready for him. At least our Firecracker does counter most of the goblins. If you go for the Firecracker right behind the tower, it does counter the barrel pretty well. That's the best position to place it in. Wait, he's in big trouble. He's actually in big trouble. Okay, I think he might have just died already. See, I told you guys, he was not ready. Does that get one more hit? Wow. Wow, Hog Rider is so good against Duchess now, if it has no ammo, especially. He's already giving up, wow. I guess he's trying to support our cause of going for a 100% win rate today. Hopefully, we can end up closing it out. You know what, guys? I'm angry. I'm upset. Why am I angry? I don't know why, but I'm angry, so let's use this energy for a good reason. Gonna skeletons here for the wall breakers. Hopefully they don't connect. Okay, perfect. This guy does have Duchess. I kind of wish I had Duchess too, to not have to respond to wall breakers and stuff like that. I feel like you don't really notice the Princess Tower being really good, and you notice Duchess being really good a lot of the time, but the Princess Tower really works a lot better than you think it does. It's just not as noticeable, I feel like. Gonna log this side, kill everything, and take off the recruits' shields. So this guy probably just has the typical recruits skeleton barrel wall breakers spam deck with I don't know what else, but just a bunch of random bait cards and stuff like that. This matchup is normally really easy if you have Valkyrie, but we don't, so we're already not looking too great. I mean, even if you have Knight, it's quite a bit better. I feel like Mighty Miner is pretty much the worst tank we could have in this matchup. Maybe besides Giant Skeleton. Giant Skeleton also kind of sucks against recruits. I don't think he's going to go for the ability here, but we'll see. Oh, he actually does. Our Firecracker's not dead. Oh, because he has level 14 Mighty Miner. To be fair, it doesn't really change anything, except, I guess, the fact that our Firecracker is not going to die to his bombs. He has to respond here. Okay, what is this guy doing? This man has one move. Like, come on, make a new move. Don't just play your recruits at the bridge every time. This guy needs to learn how to use his controller, realize that he has some other buttons, instead of just recruits the bridge. Okay, that actually just did that to me. Wow. Just poked me right in my face. Oh no, we have to go for the Tesla here. I'm not a big fan of this guy's playstyle, but I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of how you have to play the deck that he's running right now. Alright, we do have our Evo Firecrackers, so we could definitely do something good here with our Hog Rider. Okay, wait, I'm just going to defend with it. Then we just have to Mighty Miner up high, simply to distract. Doesn't really damage the recruits at all, though. Man, it just sucks that Evo Cracker dies to arrows now. I feel like it wouldn't matter too much in general, but the fact that everyone has arrows pretty much right now is just making it pretty tough to get as much value out of Evo Firecracker. Our Firecracker here is going to counter quite a few things. Oh, kind of bad timing. But at least our Firecracker is still going to counter stuff. And we do somehow get a hog hit against all odds. Against all actual odds. Alright, we just have to make sure we don't take a lot of damage from something random. We need this 100% win rate, man. Okay, this might already be game over, to be honest. Okay, maybe not quite. Just gonna Evo Firecracker, and we need, I guess, 2 more Earthquakes and maybe 2 more Logs, but I feel like we might be able to get a Hog connection to the tower. I don't know how he's gonna stop it. I'm just gonna go for the Hog here, and what is he gonna do? Only some bait cards he can play here, but he's not gonna go for anything, and we do take the nice win. I had a 100% win rate so far. I thought everything was going all good, but the final match was my real test. It's Ig Jason. If we win this match, we're gonna have a 100% win rate with Hog Earthquake, but if we lose, our dreams might just get crushed. I'm so confident we're gonna win that I'll make you guys a deal. If I win this match, you guys have to subscribe, but if I lose, you guys can Goblin Curse at me all you want. Okay, I just pray he does not have a zap right now, otherwise I might just lose tens of thousands of subscribers. I think we're fine. Oh, he missed the arrows. Okay, we do have to go for the Log here still. The Prince nerf is decently noticeable, but it's still pretty broken. Still does charge pretty quickly. You know what, guys? This guy's name kind of reminds me of a game I used to play. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of Castle Clash, but I used to play that game so much. It was so pay to win. I know people call the Clash Royale developers money hungry, but that game was 10 times worse. They would just always release all this broken stuff that you had to spend so much money on. Even as a young kid, I spent so much money on that game because you kind of had to actually enjoy it. I just used every single bit of money I earned on that, and sometimes on Legos and stuff like that too. I also used to play this game called Battle Beach. I'm not sure if any of you guys heard of that either. Man, I used to love that game. I used to spend so much time on it. It was basically a ripoff of Clash of Clans, and I actually played that game way more than Clash of Clans for some reason. It was nice. Okay, there is the Evo Goblin Giant. I'm not sure how Mighty Miner will do here against it. I feel like not too well, but in combination with the Log, I think we should be fine. Hopefully. Yeah. Man, I love how the Spear Goblins just become invincible from a Goblin Giant when a Log is rolling straight through them. Gonna Hog Rider here. His cycle must be kind of bad. Oh, no. Oh, yes. Okay, that's perfect. Look at the Hog Rider go. Yo, that is a lot of hog damage. But guys, if there's one deck I could choke against, it's gonna be Goblin Giant. I feel like it's so easy to choke against Goblin Giant, and especially now with the new Evo. If you get like a 1 HP Goblin Giant on your tower, you're kind of finished. The only thing about the Evo Goblin Giant is that I feel like it usually dies pretty quickly before it can really use that ability very well that it has. I feel like you kind of need a giant skeleton or something if you're going to run the Evo Goblin Giant. You need a giant skeleton in your deck. Alright, we just log everything. Beautiful log. Okay, we just have to spam our firecrackers and stuff like that. I know he has arrows, but we can probably try to outcycle them, hopefully. He does have his 3-card cycle going too, though. He's gonna have to respond to our hog here. We can actually go for the Evo Tussle way up high to reset the fisherman. Wait a minute, guys. Our hog rider. Did we actually just win? We actually just won. Alright. Well, that's the deal, man. I guess I earned a subscription. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! We finally got the 100% win rate.